Hello and welcome to another episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. This is Beriathan of the Citadel Guard of Gondor, and we're back in Curcúan, ready to continue where we left off, which you might remember is a little complicated. Basically, we did some of the quests in here out of order, so now we gotta backtrack a little bit and, go back to where we were supposed to be. Basically, we were supposed to do the eastern side of Curcúan before the western side, but we did it backwards. So now we gotta go back to this cave at Adihaf, where the hillmen allied with the Shilruka are located, and then that's where we'll pick up the quests that we were doing. And as soon as we get there, we're gonna take the time to check the quest that we have in there, and refresh your mind and refresh mine as well, because it's been some time since last time I recorded, so I'm a little bit fuzzy on some of these details. I still have the general picture clear in my head, but there are still a couple things that I would very much like a refresher on. But I'm not gonna do that here in the open because, as you can see here, we are pulling a lot of enemies, so I don't wanna make any silly mistakes. Like I sometimes do, you know, but yeah, this should be a really simple, easy ride, and we'll just start where we left off. So basically, the first time you come to Grumahad at Curcúan, you find a Dourhand prisoner. He sends you to two different locations, giving you some intel on the Angmarim. So you stop the Angmarim at both of those locations, and when you come back, you find out he has escaped. So what you're supposed to do after he escapes is pick up these quests that will send you to the hillmen that are located at this cave, and they will give you several different quests for you to fight the Angmarim and the other evil hillmen that are allied with them. And after you do all that, you come back to this cave, and that's when you unlock the next portion of the quest line, which is this one, the Dourhand proposition. But yeah, I do wanna read the text the quest giver gives you, but let me find a safer spot first, just to be safe. I maybe should have cancelled the quest, now that I come to think of it, but anyway, here we are. So, let's see. Your friend Uzbat has informed me that a representative of the Dourhands has a proposition for us. They wish to work together to topple High Priestess Ásachal and her reign over Tûr Fúar. I do not trust those who openly do the beating of the Iron Crown. For that, we will not be involved. If you wish to listen to these Dourhands and work with them, that is for you and the dwarves to decide. I will think no less of you for what you decide, friend. Understand this, we will have no part in it. So that's something that we also came to learn about the Dourhands when we were investigating the giants on the eastern side, and it seems they are not so keen on aiding the Angmarim, something that Redbart himself told us when he was a prisoner in Grumahad. But now we see that after he escaped, he is the one that is still pulling the strings in a way. So let's see what happens now.
Live or die, I shall not be a prisoner again.
Yes, the Dourhands is Redbart, our escaped prisoner. He has told me only what I needed to know. He would rather speak to you, Beriathan.
Well met.
Greetings. I bring direct word from Lord Brathar. He wishes to speak to you, Beriathan. I will tell you where to find him. I assure you this is not a trap. I surrender myself again in good faith. Brathar has a plan. He has been building trust with the Angmarim in order to crush them. All that is left in the plan is that he requires assistance from you and the Shelruka. Please, just speak with him and Uzbat and I will make sure that the rest of your Gavilaka remain at the ready. Uzbat nods with his approval of the plan. Where is Brathar then? Really close to Tûr Fúar, the Drearspire. Halfway through it, it seems. So, our Slayer Accelerator just has a few minutes left on it, so I intend to use it as much as I can. Once again, I might need to do some grinding off camera to be able to complete these deeds before we leave Carbronac, because as far as I remember, we will not be coming back here. But since we still have a couple things left to do in this place, I think it would be good trying to advance these deeds naturally as much as we can before resorting to grinding. Defeated Angmarim, cultists, or Trevdovardine in Carbronac. That's something that we are also doing for the Legacy of Durin. Defeating some of those Angmarim too. Looking for some clues as to what they are doing with the artifact they brought from Angmar. Something that I think will also take us to the Drearspire eventually. So I think once again the main quest and the side quests are once again aligned, or will soon be at any rate. Just try, as I was saying, to advance some of these deeds. The Peace Slayer and the Iron Crown Slayer, I think, can both be advanced during the time we have left in Carbronac. Maybe the Dead Slayer did a little bit as well. Undoubtedly, the Giant Slayer deed will require grinding. Hopefully not so much. But that's where we're standing right now. At Carbronac. After this one, we will be moving on to Glooming Tarn. And I don't intend to be taking any more breaks from the game before I finish Gundabad, so hopefully I won't be as lost as I am right now. Alright, none of them dropped. The last bit of... not advancing the quest. I thought I was supposed to be taking something from them, but that's not the case. How do I advance the epic now then? I have no idea. I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing right now. Yeah, I mean, I'm supposed to be taking some missives from them, but it's not working. Maybe I'll need to fight some Angmarim, and we are getting close to the Drearspire, so I think we'll get a chance of doing that very soon. But I don't remember what am I supposed to be doing with the Legacy of Durin. Brathar beckons you closer.
Greetings.
I am glad that you came. Has Redbart filled you in? Good. I have been infiltrating Ásachal and her followers not for loyalty. Bah, they are nothing but an enemy to the Dourhands. I put my enemy close to see them fall. As we can both see, we have a common foe. I have been trying to get everyone in Carbronac to work together. The hillmen are too timid, and as much as I have tried to sway the stone giants, they seem to have other plans. I know that now is a good time to strike, while the Angmarim do not expect such an alliance to form. I also have heard, with good authority might I add, that atop the spire lies a stone of immense power. We cannot let that artifact stay in the hands of the Iron Crown. Now, what do you say? Good. I am glad that you are with us. There will still be much work to accomplish after the Drearspire is taken. For that, we will need the hillmen on our side. Let us rescue those who have been captured in an effort to show we mean to work together. Now is the time to strike the Drearspire, at long last, I might say. So, you might remember Brathar from our time in Elder's Late. And it seems even back then, he was just fooling the Angmarim. And he fooled us, I might add. I didn't remember he made this turn against them. So I was expecting to fight him next time we met him, not work with him. Come on. Many under the Iron Crown defend the walls of Agaldun. Now we are also supposed to be doing these quests that we also technically got when we were looking for treasure last time. Within Agaldun, the Fortress of Horror, Angmarim of the Iron Crown watch over Carbronac. Behind its wall, the presence of the Iron Crown is known with banners strewn about. In steps to reclaim Carbronac, these banners must be destroyed. Within Agaldun, the Fortress of Horror, Angmarim of the Iron Crown watch over Carbronac. Behind its wall, Angmarim gather supplies and altars for their vile rituals. In steps to reclaim Carbronac, these supplies and altars must be destroyed. A very long climb. But it seems here we are at long last. I think we might even be able to complete this layer, the Iron Crown's layer in here. There we'll need to fight so many of them. Maybe, if we're lucky. Might be able to do something. Now I see what I was missing, and I feel so stupid for missing it. Orders from Magid. My god, so many of them. You find a set of orders on this Angmarim. Ilgar. Do not worry yourself over Rhudaur. He has been a useful pawn before and will be again. He intends to take 30 men with him on his errand, but he will not bear the artifact himself. He is too cautious to subject himself to its magic without cause. The tower will be in your care while he is gone. If you have need of additional guards, send word to me at once. Magid, the Scather. Alright, we were supposed to bring these orders to Benko outside Tak Fogarach. Oh my god. Why? Why has the LOTRO team so suddenly, so suddenly decided that some quests can only be advanced? I mean, you advanced all the objectives until you are missing the last one, and that one can only be advanced when you check your bag. And as a rule of thumb, I usually don't check chat and don't check my bags when I'm in the middle of a session. So I usually miss a lot of these things. I don't get it. Why couldn't the orders just be put in your bag? What do they gain by having you go into the bag yourself? I don't know.
What?
Benko appears quite distracted, his attention distant. At last he noticed your presence and turns confused eyes on you. Oh, I am sorry, Beriathan. I thought I saw... Well, someone that couldn't be here. Can you go to the southeast, just behind Tagfogarak, and see if there is anything to see? Southeast? Well, not too far at least. You feel watchful eyes upon you, but otherwise no sign of anyone. The watchful presence departs. You are once again alone.
Did you see anything?
No, nothing. You tell Venko that you felt eyes upon you, but the watchful presence did not show itself to you. His brow creases with worry and with thought. I thought I saw my younger brother Dusek. He stood there just by the mountainside and watched me in silence. I called out to him, but he did not answer. I called again, though I knew it was for naught, for Dusek is dead and will never see Gundabad. Did we not honor him at the Reichfoss, Beriathan? Both he and my eldest brother Lekun, slain by the Frost Horde? Dusek could not be here, and yet he was in appearance just as I remember him. What can it mean, my friends? Venko shivers nervously.
Do not be fooled by such sentimental apparitions, Venko.
I feel in my heart this has something to do with the rituals of the Angmarim being conducted in their vile tower. This has the stench of foul magic upon it, and I wager they are somehow to blame. He must not fall for their tricks.
The vision that troubled Venko must be the result of some Angmarim ritual.
If the vision that so troubled Venko is a result of some Angmarim ritual, I think I know just where we will find the source of it. What do they call their tower? Tûr Fúar, the Drearspire? If those orders you recovered are to be believed, it might be that the complement of guards promised by Magid the Scather has not yet been dispatched to fortify the tower. Let us sneak inside and put an end to whatever magic these cultists think to unleash. We will all be the better for it, and Venko not least of all. Alright, so that makes me think, if this is gonna give us an instance to infiltrate the Drearspire, something that we do not do in the landscape, as far as I remember, then that means that we were safe doing this landscape quests before coming back to these guys. Oh my god. I have said it before, I will say it again. Carbronak is a mess. So confusing. So much more than all the other areas in Gundabad so far. Something that we have also discussed as well, the development in Carbronak was tumultuous, to say the least. Some things were cut, some things were repurposed. And the fact that this thing was basically done in 2 updates. Back then at the release of Gundabad, we had the first half, and later on the second half was added. And all that just makes it so much more confusing. But yeah, I'm not a fan of this place, as you can already see. We need to find some of the hillmen to free. Destroy the supplies, the altars, alright. Those lights don't count towards the Death Slayer deed, which is a shame. What about you? Iron Crown supplies? Yeah, that's what I thought. A little bit of luck today, it seems. Hopefully nothing too bad. Lots of evil guys in here as well. And I think we can once again pull a few of them. and clear a path through some of the quest objectives. Yeah, I know, Garliff. Hopefully, we won't have any more hiccups here in Carbronak. I really hope so. At least these lights don't aggro on you, so you can avoid a few of them. Even though you also end up pulling a lot of them. Alright, let's keep climbing up. Still no sign of the hillmen we're supposed to free. That doesn't sound good. Oh, and I think, yeah. If I remember correctly, we are still missing one rare chest in Carbronak, and that chest is somewhere around here. I don't know where. We're gonna sweep this place clean in any case, so one way or another we're gonna find a chest. Lots of banners to destroy too. But we still have a lot of this fortress to explore as well. I will not worry too much for the time being. Oh, no more banners in here. Yeah, I missed this too, somehow. That looks a little bit better. Angmarim altar. Alright, I missed a lot of things in here. Okay, let's take all of those. Here we'll find a hillman we need to free, it seems. Alright. What do we have here? This kindness will not be forgotten. Well, just flee while you can. Well, I guess the other hillman is a little bit upwards still. Yeah. Well, hill woman it seems. Go. Just what I thought, and there is a rare chest. Awesome. Plenty of banners and supplies in here too. Thank you for my freedom. Gotta mention it. Alright, so what do we have here? Chest number 4. Awesome. Completed Rare Gundabad Chest of Carbronak. Reputation. Determination is now level 82. We're getting now XP towards wit. Alright. Good progress in here. So, if we are advancing wit, let us tag it. Open the chest. The essence box. I think we can leave for later. Back to Mutat Agaldun. Where is she? Basically halfway through with the Slayer did. Oh, what do we have here now? Completed Agaldun Rituals of Iron. Now we have completed Honored. Oh no, we have completed Respected. The Respected tier, and now are working towards the Honored tier. That's what we got here. Lots of reputation to earn. Honored, Respected, the title, currency that we lost, and some LOTRO points. You have reached Respected status with the Reclaimers of the Mountain Hold, and 20 LOTRO points. Alright. Tûr Fúar, the Drearspire. So let's see what we have here. Completed the last frontier of Angmar. Title Scout of the Sorrowglen. 1000 virtue XP. Explorer of Carbronak. More virtue XP, and wit is now level 81. Let us check all that really quick. 10 LOTRO points. Some potions, 2000 virtue XP. Scouting the Sorrowglen. Explorer of the Sorrowglen. 5 LOTRO points and marks the title. You have explored Carbronak in great detail. LOTRO points. Explorer of Carbronak, the last frontier of Angmar are the 2 that we just got. The last frontier of Angmar is this one actually. Scout of the Sorrowglen and 1000 virtue XP. Anyway. Now. We have some bounties that we can turn in back at Grumahad, but what does Mood have to say?
I shall not be a prisoner again.
There you are, Beriathan. So far, the Dourhands have kept their promise. We were able to take Agaldun and now sit at the entrance of the Drearspire. For Gundabad. Oh, we need to enter.
Never underestimate the enemy.
Let us enter the Drearspire and find Ásachal and her devoted followers. There is not a moment to lose. Yeah, we'll need to enter it. If that's the case, when are you even then supposed to be doing the Legacy of Durin? I don't know anymore. Before we enter the Drearspire, I just want to double check this location in here that as I suspected, it seems it only has a banner. And some mobs, alright. Well, at least we got a cool view of the Drearspire from it. From here. So... well, can't complain. We're gonna be entering the Drearspire, alright. In that case, I think we can avoid some of these guys and just dive right in. Anytime now. The tower is like a vertical labyrinth.
Aye?
Hold a moment, Beriathan. This place is a labyrinth of stairways and holes that seemingly go nowhere. We must scale the tower together. Here is a horn. May you use it if we become separated. Dourhands said that while we should defeat as many cultists as we can, only a certain four would topple their hold in Tûr Fúar. High Priestess Ásachal is the obvious target, as is her second-in-command, Warlod Claghórd. We are also to target two powerful priestesses, Curcúan and Lasairë. Let us hope that we are able to find all four, for Gundabad. Sundered in battles long ago between Angmarim and the Shildroka, Tûr Fúar the Drearspire looms over Carbronac like a twisted skeletal talon. Within the tower's walls, dwarf expedition supplies can be found. These supplies must have been captured and taken to Tûr Fúar. They should be collected and returned to the expedition. Oh my god, once again, yeah, this place is a labyrinth. I do remember it now. It has several levels. I think each level will have its own set of quests, and they are very different from each other. I think this is, well, the portal to the next level, but as far as I remember, in here, which is some sort of garden, we'll find stolen supplies. But since this place is so big, I find it more likely every minute that we'll complete this layer date before we leave. Or at least get really close to it. That would be great. How many? About 80 Angmarim, counting of course the accelerator that we cannot do without. I mean, we can do without, but it will take so much longer. And I mean, all things considered, 80 of these guys in a place such as this doesn't seem so far-fetched. I have a good feeling about it, about this layer did. I'm thinking, even if the accelerator runs out, we might be able to still complete it. It's just that there are so many guys in here that I really think that's what's gonna happen. I hope I'm right. I lost my way again. This place, yeah, it's a labyrinth. Missing 2 supplies. Just missing 1. So I guess we'll need to do some running around. Spam delete key until we find the one we missed. This is where we came from. That much is clear, that much I remember, but come on, we just need one more. One more crate, can't be that hard. Stolen expedition supplies, there we go. Place it at the supply chest in Grumahad. Alright. That's great. I was planning going back there anyways. We gotta turn in the bounty quests. And I think there are still a couple of those bounties that we can complete. You can complete each 3 times, you might remember. And I think the war dispatches and maybe the amulets we can still complete one more time. There we go. Sundered in battles long ago between Angmarim, the Shildrika, Tûr Fúar, the Drearspire looms over Carbronac like a twisted skeletal talon. Within the tower's walls, vile plants grow in experiments perfecting blights and poisons for the Iron Crown. These plants must be destroyed. How many of them? 10. Alright. So this is another floor that we need to fully explore. We are also looking for some of the leaders of the Iron Crown inside. Curcúan and Lasairë. At least one of them has to be somewhere around here. Come on, Muta. Yeah, lend me a hand in here. This track brings back so many memories. Especially of Gundabad. Edit Lúin. What do we have here? Sundered in battles long ago between Angmarim, the Shildrika, Tûr Fúar, the Drearspire looms over Carbronac like a twisted skeletal talon. Within the tower's walls, Shildrika who have been captured by the Angmarim are forced to toil away on the shrouded machinery. These Shildrika must be rescued. Alright, I can do that. It seems, even though we are still technically in the same level of Tûr Fúar, the plants can only be destroyed down below, and the prisoners are here upstairs. So maybe we just we should go back down and take care of the plants before we move on towards the freeing the prisoners. Yeah, help me here, Muta. I'm helping Will. Muta's a stout axe, not a Shildrika, but even then, I hope she has some sort of keen sentiment towards the Shildrika, so that, yeah, cover me while I free them. That's what I'm trying to say. Dourhand Overseer. Yeah, we can do without the Dourhand Overseer for now. Alright. I thought we were lagging, but no. It's just that since we have already freed that one, even though he still has the quest ring above his head, he is not gonna count twice towards the quest. Yeah, I was thinking maybe we could have cheated our way through that quest a little bit, but at least in this case we can't. Oh, before I forget. Yeah, these potions that we just got. Didn't want to lose them. Let's see what else we might have of using here. We of course has these repeat orders. Lots of them. Alright, but we're back on track. We can leave those orders and the loot boxes safely in there. Ah, Curcúan! Was about to miss her. Glad I came back. The High Priestess will know of this. I hope she does. Maybe even Lasairë will be in here, who knows? For God's sake. Alright, we're just missing one plant. Which is this one. Yeah, all in all, this second garden level was not as complicated as the previous one. Where are you, Muta? Where did you go? So I guess we can go upstairs once again. Oh my god. Where did we end up? I thought we were going back to the Sheldroka prisoners. Seems not. But here we'll find Lasairë. Thank God. We also missed her as well. How dare you disturb our great work? The High Priestess will be your doom. So I guess now we need to talk to Muta. Defeat Claghórd or summon Claghórd. Alright. Alright, nothing else to see here, it seems. It also seems, once again, the AI for the NPC companions is a little bit messed up. It seems Muta wasn't able to find her way atop this place. Garalif couldn't either. So I guess I can't blame her. Ah, for God's sake, Muta. No, you didn't fool anyone. But still, where are you? Okay, there she was. Alright, we're back on track, I hope. Only missing 30 something of these guys. We might not be able to get them all once again before the accelerator runs out, but we'll not worry too much about it. Yeah, that Iron Crown Slayer wasn't as annoying as I thought it would be. Where are you again, Muta? Please. There you are. 6 out of 7. A timely rescue, indeed. Have the last one. Rescue Sheldroka warriors at Tûr Fúar. Awesome. Claghórd beckons you nearer.
What chance have you?
Do you think I would allow you to reach High Priestess Ásachal? If we must fight, you gotta let me take a picture first. For my album. Yeah, good enough.
You will perish.
So you were saying?
What chance have you?
Ha! I did not come here to protect Ásachal from the likes of you. I want to see what I would be up against after you topple Ásachal's plans. Until next time. He fled the battle? What I would be up against? Okay, so you knew I would defeat her. And you were using this as an opportunity to study me, is that it? Oh, I gotta find a way. Gotta find Ásachal now. So maybe we'll need to find another portal. A little bit lost once again. So I guess that means I will be fighting some more Angmarim as I try to find my way towards Ásachal. So I'll be grinding the deed whether I like it or not, regardless of. Well, yeah, there are a lot of people on the minimap, even though I cannot see them. So yeah, I am missing the path that will take me further up. Ironcrown Sentinel. Yeah, that's gotta be it, right? Ah, no. Wait. Yeah, I see it. I see it now. There is another set of stairs. What is it with them having two different sets of stairs on the same level and taking you to different places? That's what confuses me about these plates. I almost missed Curcúan and Lasairë because of that. What happened here? Sundered in battles long ago between Angmarim the Shieldroka, Tûr Fúar the Drearspire looms over Carbronac like a twisted skeletal talon. Within the tower's walls, vile texts and tomes are strewn about, read by the Iron Crown during their horrific rituals. These tomes must be destroyed. How many of them? 12. Alright, and the accelerator run out. But let's see how many of them we can defeat. We need 44 of them. I think we should be able to find 44 of these guys in here. You also gotta destroy their tomes. And since we need to find so many of these tomes, I guess we'll be running around a lot. I'm fighting a lot of these guys too. Yes, I could use another accelerator, but we are missing a relatively slow number of Angmarim. And I don't know, after this, how much time will I spend before I get to a place where I can continue farming some of these deeds. So I much rather not waste an accelerator doing this when I know it's not that needed right now. Right, there goes another one once again. And I hope I'm not confused by this again. There are different sets of stairs scattered around this floor. Please tell me just once all these stairs lead to the same place. Makes sense, we are reaching the top of this place. So we really... All paths should be converging at the top. I hope. They do! Thank you so much! My Priestess Ásachal. Awesome. So for once I'm not confused in this place. That's so great. But, oh my god, there are stairs that still go up. What else do you want from me, game? So we have some stairs in here. And I'll guess... Oh, there's stairs in here. You wanna fight? Okay, let's fight now. You're too late. My work is already complete here. We'll see. That means nothing to me. For God's sake, lagging. If you seek conquest, I know that none will break the Iron Crown. There she goes. Completed the Vile Tomes, now we can talk to Muta.
Gundabad is rife with foes.
We have done it.
Be wary.
There is only but one task at hand for us to accomplish. Meet me at the base of the stairs that lead to the very top of the Drearspire. Which, yeah, those ones over there that we just saw. We're missing 30 guys. Let's see, anyone else in here that we can fight? No. Not yet. Maybe this guy. And these two guys that just respawned. Do you want now, Muta? Now it is time to secure the powerful artifact the Dourhands speak of. The Rhudaur-stone must be sitting atop the Drearspire. We must hurry and secure the artifact. The Rhudaur-stone is gone. Ingor, Muta, Mesto, glowing Brathar? And Redworth? What happened here? I guess there is some explaining. Overdue. Come over here, Garlic. Don't get into the picture, please. Zingor, Muta, alright. What is going on now? Even if the Rhudaur-stone should belong to me, I had no intention of taking it. My plan was to destroy it. You do not believe me? But how was I supposed to know that the Rhudaur-stone has already been moved to parts unknown? Brathar clutches his chin in pain. Was that punch really necessary, Glowing? I believe Brathar is lying. He wants nothing more than power. Even I believed that he was doing all this for the good of everyone under the subjugation of the Iron Crown. Now I saw the look in his eyes when we won, but the Rhudaur-stone was missing. It was not the look of victory, it was the look of defeat. Do with me what you will, but know that I will follow Brathar Crack-helm no longer. That's good to know. Brathar Crack-helm, you had that coming. You have caused more than enough trouble in these mountains. No more, Dourhand. I must say, my plan was mostly a success, even if Prince Singor will certainly take most of the credit. I cannot blame him though. We should not be standing where we are if not for Prince Singor's invaluable leadership. Well done everyone, this is a fine day for the Shellroka. I knew this plan would work. This is why I came up with it after all. Ha! That will teach Durin to doubt the Shellroka. I jest, Beriathan. Durin's wisdom knows no bounds, even if he underestimates the resolve of the Shellroka. That crafty Claghórd. He must have known that Rhudaur-stone was moved. That is why he did not care if we took the Drearspire. A lingering question then remains. Where was the stone taken? Where did Claghórd retreat to? Oh, interesting. Domangard and Hroverk. On the previous episodes, we were told these two guys moved to the north for reasons unknown, and I assumed those things were to be clarified, or would be clarified at a future update. I guess I was wrong. I had forgotten these guys would show up in here. Well, now of course that we know the next expansion coming is Gundabad and we'll be coming back to Gondor and further south, it wouldn't make any sense to leave these guys for later. So I'm glad to see we'll be getting some answers from them. So it is true. Beriathan returns to the north. I am sorry that the Trev Duvardine have arrived late. I would have very much liked to speak to you at Adihaf. An urgent matter had called me away. Soltak has told me what you have accomplished. It seems we were right to not trust the Dourhands after all, though we should have taken the tower by your side. I was secretly meeting with Hraurek, the chieftain of the Grimcletter in the north. The Trev Duvardine and the Grimcletter have much in common. We have a common enemy, share these lands, and have been dealt many hardships for both our kind. I thank you for your assistance on this day. The Trev Duvardine and all free hillmen owe you much. So, the giants were not allying with the Dourhands and not the Angmarim either, so it seems they were dealing with the hillmen all along. So, did the exiled giant know this? Or are all men the same to him? I don't know. Maybe the giant chieftain will have some answers. We do not need to see eye to eye, man. In fact, I do not think we ever will. Yes, talking to the Angmarim and accepting gifts from the Dourhands were all a ruse, for my real intentions were to form a secretive pact with the Trev Duvardine. While there has been many lives lost, including my own kin, I will not hold you accountable. The ends have justified the lives lost. As Gundabad is a sacred site to the Dwarves, beneath this spire is the sacred site of my kind. It has been lost for so long. Now the pilgrimage is complete for those of the Grimcletter who remain. If you and the Dwarves let us be, then we will let you live under the mountain in peace. We will keep Carbronak free of the Iron Crown. You have my word. Now, please leave. You are not needed here any longer. Alright. Interesting. So, the Rhudaur-stone is gone. And who knows what will happen with it. It seems this was one of the plot threads abandoned when the development of Carbronak changed. I'm not so sure, but I seem to remember reading in the forums at some point Made of Lions said what was gonna happen in the instance of the Drearspire was reused for the landscape version of it. So, as far as I remember, he claimed that we were not missing something in Carbronak. But I don't know. We were so close to claiming the Rhudaur-stone that having this defeat feels so anticlimactic. I hope we get some resolution with the Rhudaur-stone at some point. Now, we can complete some more quests back in Grumahad, so let's do that really quick before we end today's episode, even though we are running a little bit longer than I had hoped. But anyway.
Dourhands folk shall endure, as we always have.
Right, once again, the messenger to Gloomingthorn. We are avoiding that guy for the time being. Here's the supply chest. The stolen supplies from Tûr Fúar.
Hence, I allow for chance. I take no such risk in war.
Wicked daggers and
Glory awaits us!
war dispatches. So now we can do another set of wicked daggers. War dispatches we can... Ah no, we can do more war dispatches. And I think this is the last set of bounties on all sides. So, as far as I remember, next time we continue the Legacy of Durin, we will be taken out of Carbronac. So this seems like the best time to grind some of these deeds and also complete these bounties. So next time we'll meet, in fact, let me do that right now. I'm gonna add all the Slayer deeds to the tracker because I intend to advance some of them. No, I intend to advance all of them, but not complete them. I will complete them with you on camera, so that's what we will be doing. That, however, will come on the next time. For the time being, though, this has been all on today's episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you on the next one. Until then, my friends, stay safe, take care, good luck to you all, and I will see you later.